fix it.
And we're live. Hopefully. Okay, everything looks good. I'm starting out on the game that's always a pain in the butt for me to stream, because why not get it over with? Actually, truthfully, I really want to play Mortal Kombat 4 right now. Okay, we got John Doe here. Excuse me. Tony G, Crafty, and It's Devils. So, I thought I'd stream later tonight, by the way. I never stream past... God, it's already past 9 o'clock. That's rare for me. Hey, Riley. Anyway, so I thought I'd stream a little later, and as usual, we have things to talk about while I play some games. The MK2 Legacy Cabinet, we're going to talk about Killer Instinct, the new arcade one-up, of course. And do I have the Rona? I'm not going to tease that much more because I don't think that's right. I actually just found out this evening, we got the test results, I actually don't have the Rona. So, I don't know what the heck I have. At first, I thought allergies. If you saw my other video, that's what I was talking about. Like, yeah, I must have my usual seasonal allergies, no big deal. But what's weird is my wife started having the same symptoms days later, like in the exact same order I was having. I was like, oh, well, maybe there's something more to this. So we got tested, and both of us are negative, thankfully. I also know that the test could be wrong, so who knows. The worst part of it is I'm still sounding sick, and I have customers I'm supposed to go see on Monday, Tuesday, and, like, I don't want to scare them, but I could tell them I've been tested, but then again, who knows? It's a whole thing. And I don't know. The reason I started thinking maybe I had corona is because you hear about those people who have, like, that brain fog. I swear I've had that for days. Usually I'm pretty, like, you can't tie me down for long. I gotta get up and do something. I gotta be making a video, gotta be thinking of something, recording something, and I just couldn't get it together. So, I finally got something recorded today. So hopefully we'll have a little new KI video coming out soon. Okay. I'm gonna start playing here. I see new people popped in. Blazer 101, Nemi New, love this cab. Hopefully I said your name right. I love this cabinet too. This is one of my best purchases ever. Thank you so much once again to, oh no, see there's that COVID brain. Now I'm really forgetting his names. I'm getting it in my head all of a sudden. What is wrong with me? Daniel. Oh, that's very loud. Hold on one second. Daniel. Thank you, Daniel, for selling me this cabinet at a ridiculously low price. It wasn't terribly fair to him, but he wanted me to have it, so I couldn't turn it down. Okay. Where am I at? Dreamcast Kyle's here. Yeah, great news. Part of me wanted to have it because it really hasn't been that bad. And be like, good, I'll get it out of the way. I'll have a little bit of immunity for a while. Oh, I already had credit, but whatever. So I don't have it, apparently. I was kind of hoping, like, my wife's not that bad off from it, which I was worried about, and anyway. Excuse me, I hope I'm not doing that too much. Riley has some good news to tell me. What's up, Riley? Yeah, Fujin. Oh, you sold your cabinet, your Mortal Kombat 2, John Doe. I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, I have a feeling here. How's the volume, by the way? I can't see my numbers. Okay, it looks okay. I'm trying to get my bicycle kick on here. Riley has a girlfriend now. Does that mean you're not going to hang out with me anymore, Riley? Congratulations. I'm sure your girlfriend won't want to watch me play video games and talk about other video games. Hey, Dwayne, how's it going? Good news, Dwayne, I'm not dying. No Rona. Sounds good. Thank you, Ray. Okay. So, I don't know how long I'll be able to stream tonight. Oh, man, I'm really messing this up. Voice-wise, I really don't feel that bad, but I'm just kind of out of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a wuss. I don't know how on earth... More COVID talk. I don't know how I could have possibly gotten a cold over COVID. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know. All I do when I go out and work is wear an N95 mask this time of year because I knew that this time of year was going to be the worst, so I saved all my N95 masks to be around people in their house, and people don't wear masks usually when I'm in their house, and I'm not going to ask them to because it's their house and it's awkward, but... Anyway, the only places we've gone are, I did go to Tornado Terry's, but I went on a Friday during the day. Nobody was there. There was like 6 people max in there the whole time I was there. So, I don't know how I could have got anything other than allergies personally, but maybe I got something. Ooh, look at that kind of glitch. I see a question here. Ted Berry, is MK4 going to be the new MK cab? It is not. I wouldn't plan on seeing it in any arcade 1-up cabinet for a long time. Just because the emulation's not quite there yet. I'm playing this on an arcade board, if you're wondering. This is the real thing inside the arcade 1-up, but I don't know, man. It's tough. So I guess we might as well get to the MK2 Legacy cabinet. I meant to have a picture ready to where I could put it up on the screen, but I am playing Mortal Kombat, and that would be difficult, probably. There it is. I love that combo. It's got the same kind of shape as the KI cabinet, except it seems to have, oh no. I saw, hold on. Uh-oh. Oh god. It seems to have a weird reverse Ted Danson thing going on with the marquee. I hate it. It's like tucked way back there. Oh, the game is louder than me, I'm being told. Man, this game is stupidly loud. Hold on. I don't know. Alright, I'll reset it really quick. There's no choice. I can't manually turn it down because it's an arcade board and the speakers are built in. And... Okay, we're going with 2. If I go any lower, it's going to be off. Oh, and there goes my OBS link. Good God. So I'm going to fix that thing, hopefully. Or maybe it freaked out because I went into the... Anyway. I'm going to play someone else then. Why not? Let's do Rico for now. Okay, so the new MK2 Legacy cabinet has this reverse Ted Danson thing going on that's ugly as sin, I think. It's like, it has blinders on. I told somebody, I think it was Ralph. It's like, you know, they put those on the horse for the parade so it doesn't get spooked by all the stuff around it. I hate that look in the marquee. I don't know why it's set so far back. Maybe it's temporary. Maybe it was just like a mistake while they were rendering it, but I hope that gets changed. And I'm so glad they didn't try to put that with the KI cabinet, because that would have been just horrible. Hopefully they'll wait before they make those cabinets until they finalize the KI design too, and they can hopefully transfer some of that stuff over. The slanted down control deck is one thing that everyone's asking for. The tilted back monitor, which has pretty much been confirmed. Personally, I don't really care much for that new MK2 cabinet. I'm not going to buy one to replace my current MK2. If anything, the only reason I would ever buy another MK is maybe if it had online play. Oh, John sold it. I was going to ask you if you did sell your MK2 to buy the new one. I could see that, if you didn't, especially if it was still stock. But my cabinet's got tap sticks and buttons in it, and, oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm distracted by Zohar. Zohar, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. $9.99, I should say. You've been restricted on Facebook until January 23rd because you dropped too many F-bombs on your MK fan page. Can't comment, can't post, can't do anything until next week. Facebook sucks. I kind of agree. I would not be on Facebook, really, if it weren't for the groups I'm in and I'm a part of, so that really sucks. It's your own group. I'm not saying you get to, like, get away with everything, but someone in the group must have reported you, is what I'm assuming. Or maybe they have, like, some auto-detection nonsense where, like, if you have too many F-bombs in one post, they come after you. Sorry to hear that, Zohar. We'll hold the fort down for you, though. And I'm sorry I'm playing your least favorite Mortal Kombat game of all time. I was hoping you wouldn't see this part. Surprise! Got him. Man, I'm getting beat all of a sudden. I just realized. Don't even pay attention. Thank you, Riley. Enjoying the stream so far. In fact, I just got... Oh. Man, I'm trying to read Ted's comment and play it like without looking at the screen. It's kind of working out. I'm getting the KI cab. You have the MK2 cab now. It sadly is not the Legacy. So, if they just fix that Ted Danson, reverse Ted Danson forehead-looking thing it's got going on, oh, that was rude. I'd probably be interested in it just for the Midway-style design. Good weapon. Oh, that was really messed up, Jax. Steve Harvey. I don't know if you guys have seen the new actor who's playing him. He kind of looks like Steve Harvey. Kind of. Everyone I've shown him to says, yeah, it looks like Steve Harvey. So maybe it's Steve Harvey. Okay. I'm getting I'm all over the place. I'm really sorry if you're new. It's difficult to play, talk, especially with whatever's going on with me illness-wise. Any thoughts on the MK2 cabinet before I just completely go off that subject? Anybody? I love that. Alright. Did I already do this fatality? I think it went through, yeah. I'll do the next one next time. John Doe. Oh, wait, hold on. I saw a question up there. Okay, no, John. Okay, John's up there first. Excuse me. 100% sucks. That's so hard, by the way. I won't be going on the 1UP Weekly anymore either. Oh. What? Zohar. Is it? Obviously, I'm guessing it's not Ralph, obviously, and Justin that's giving me the messages. I guess it's the fans who are being children, probably. That really sucks. I'm sure if you just give it time, it'll cool down. Somebody will do something dumb, and then you'll be good. Oh, okay, I got it. Anyway, what am I looking at? John, Chris, I think the X-Men cab resembles them. Oh yeah, you're kind of right, but that tilt on the monitor is a little too far back, I thought, for a Midway cabinet. I could be wrong though. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up because I saw somebody's custom one on Instagram and it's messing me up now. Zohar, if I ever I had this thought last night actually. I always have crazy thoughts when I'm trying to go to sleep, but it's not that crazy of a thought. But I had a thought last night of like, I really need to figure out the software and everything I need to have guests on the show. This isn't really a show, on the live stream, because it would be cool. I thought it'd be cool to actually interview Zohar, because I'm very intrigued by Zohar. I'd love to hear about, I don't want to give away all the questions, but maybe I can figure this stuff out and have you as a guest or something on something, and I'd love to ask you some questions, and mainly about like your past with arcade games and how you got into Mortal Kombat so deeply. Let's see if I remember his fatality. No, I didn't. Uh-oh. I'll look it up in a minute. Okay, Dwayne, where the heck are you going to put that KI one? That's a really good question. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but it looks like I have some time. I don't think that thing's coming out until summer or later. But, we'll see. I'll figure it out, though. It's possible... I don't know. I'm not getting rid of my Killer Instinct because no matter what they do, they're not going to be able to make it as arcade perfect as mine is as far as gameplay goes and all the Nintendo stuff in it. That would bother me tremendously as a big fan of the game, but get out of here. So I don't know. At the very least, say I'm really happy with the arcade 1UP one, which would be tough for me. Maybe I'd reskin the KI I have now as a KI2, but I don't know. I don't really like KI2 that much, so who knows. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Oh, come on. Zohar, you're not ruining the show. I mean, I don't watch it all the way through usually, because I don't know, I always seem to miss it. I don't know how. Uh-oh. But I would not say you ruined the show in any way. Oh, sorry guys, it's going out, isn't it? I'll fix this in just a moment. I see another comment I wanted to get to, but let me finish this guy off. Let's see, I swear it's this. There it is. I gotta hope it doesn't go out on you guys. John Doe, Chris, please make the one-up cab design better like Midway and MK2. I would love to, John. Hold on one second. Speaking of Johns, I have not heard anything from John D, the other John Doe, I guess. You guys are going to see a cutout in the video, but it's not going to last too long. I would really love to do that, but I haven't heard a thing back yet. Now, the video I'm making right now of what's wrong with the current Killer Instinct emulation that's on Xbox One, I will hopefully tag him in that, I guess, on the groups. I'm going to add Code Mystics on Twitter and John, and hopefully they'll see it. Maybe they'll want to talk to me about it. I don't know. Maybe they don't. We'll see. I'm not trying to point out Code Mystic's mistakes, and they probably know that they're there, but maybe with all the stuff they've learned over the years since they made that one, maybe they can fix it now for the arcade one-up one. Or maybe they can at least tell us they're aware of it, and they are looking into fixing it, because I don't think people notice it like I do. It's kind of weird. Like, Ralph didn't mention it in his video, which, I mean, you know, if you're not really tuned into Killer Instinct, you may not notice these small sound issues that I'm finding, but who knows. Alright. I'm sure I missed some stuff, I'm sorry. Brendan, yep, you built that one, it's your baby. Yeah, it's my first one, too. It's like my first kid. I can't get rid of that. Excuse me. I am going to switch players here. Let me see. Okay, John, I saw this one come in. John Phillips. What are the chances of getting quality joysticks and buttons on the arcade one-up cabinet? I think it's... You guys may not like me for this, but I think quality is... Now, I know San was good. Sanwa, whatever. It's good, but it's not what was in the Killer Instinct cabinet. So, in my opinion, it shouldn't be there. I'm going to play as Tanya for a little bit. So, it's tough to say. You're not getting HAP. I bet that you would not get HAP. But we might get something a little bit better quality that's just stock, which would be nice. Wouldn't count on it, though. The good news is, you can guarantee I'm not playing with those joysticks that come with it. I don't care if they're Sanwa or Sanwa. I can't figure out how to say that. I want HAP, so I will be changing them out and keeping it stock somehow. So I'm going to have to figure out how to wire that all up. I think it's been done already, so I'm not too worried about it. Worst case, I got to ask somebody. And I will make a video on it, and I will sell you, not sell you, but link you guys to the Tornado Terry sticks and buttons kit that's like $48. It's well worth it, believe me. But we'll see. Where was it? Zohar's not doing anything wrong, I agree. Okay. Arcade School, you hate the artwork changes they made to the new MK cabinet. What is different about it? Because I've been looking at it. It looks more blue or something. I can't quite figure out what's off about it, but something is different. It's like they turned the saturation up or something in the editing software when they were putting it up there. I love this game because I can pretty much play as almost anybody and do pretty well. I know a lot of people hate this game. I'm going to go ahead one more time and disable it and re-enable it because it's going to go out again. My constant issues I have with the streaming software. Or this, I don't know, streaming this cabinet is an issue for some reason. I'm assuming it has something to do with that HDMI converter board. You know what? I gotta look up her fan throw fatality really quick. Let him smack me around for a minute. He may kill me, but it's fine. Tanya, where are you? Ah. Prison stage. Back, forward, down, high punch. Now he's gonna beat me, probably. lost my chat for a second, so fix it after this. Come on, man. Oh, that's enough of that. Oh, now I can't remember it. Back, forward, down, high punch. Okay. Get my chat going again. I've never heard her do that, actually. I've never heard her say that, whenever she screamed. John Doe was saying Buck Hunter's $4.50 now. KI will be $3.99 max. I'm starting to agree with that. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was more. But I'll take $3.99 any day. Get out of here. Sometimes this just works. Let's see. Nope. I hate Fujin's weapon. It's the worst. It's so... Well, actually, Tanya's is the worst, probably, but... That's why you never see me bust it out unless I'm in a really bad position, like right now, possibly. Yep, that's not good. Lost my video.
Round 2, fight!
That was tricky. I never do the sidestep. I need to probably incorporate that. I think that's pretty much an AI-only thing, though. Nobody really does that who plays the game that I know of. Eat rock. I know I'm missing something here. I wanted to catch something. It's... it's Devils. Is anyone get hyped up when the jingle plays for fatalities? Yeah, I love this actually all Mortal Kombat ones, but this one, I don't know. I'm so sorry to anyone who hates this game, because I just love it, gameplay-wise. And I know it's not a perfect game by any means, but... Give him a little my nether realm right there. Where was I at?
Fatality.
I doubt, Cheeto Dorito, I doubt it'll be 500 unless they include the stool and a light-up deck. Oh, they better not light up that deck protector. I'm sorry, I don't want that on mine. I will unplug that if possible. I think it just looks odd. Never saw an arcade cabinet that had a light-up deck. Let's see if I can wrap this game up here. Oh, come on. How many hits does he take after danger before he dies? Okay, Arcade School. The background behind Raiden is blue on the side panels. They changed the control panel art. I didn't see that. I don't like that either. Don't get fancy, Arcade One Up. Just make the absolute best replication you can of the arcade game. And that's all I want. I don't need you guys adding a bunch of weird stuff to it, is how I feel. Especially with KI. Like, I don't want to see light-up buttons on it or anything like that. It's over, Schnock. Oh, I hope this stupid thing doesn't go out during the ending. Fighter's Choice Arcade. I love MK4. I was able to score a cheap MK4 arcade PCB. That's really good. That's part of the reason I bought this, because I paid $500 for this Arcade One Up fully done with hapsticks and the PCB inside, and I thought that was a good deal.
Follow me, Liu Kang.
You better not go out.
He has asked that I lead you to him.
What about the others?
He has something special planned for them.
Tanya, what's going on?
I don't know what Kitana saw in you.
You're dumb as
Liu
rocks.
Kang, this is a trap.
What?
Welcome, Shaolin warrior. Your thunder god is beaten. Earth's warriors destroyed. You are the last remnants of the forces of light. Do you wish to beg for mercy from your new master, the Lord Shinnok?
Never, sorcerer!
Fool.
Okay, it didn't go out, thankfully. I did not see. I don't know what's happening here, but... Oh, hold on. Let's see. Okay, now I see. So I'm going to play some Killer Instinct now. I thought that would be fitting with the talk about the new Killer Instinct cabinet. I don't think I've played Killer Instinct since they announced it, actually. So, give me about 2 minutes, I'm switching over to my Killer Instinct cabinet, and for now, I made sure all my videos, my little in-between gameplay videos, are better now, so hopefully the sound is more, I don't know, done a little bit better. So for now, you guys will watch my... I've already lost it. Switching cabinets. Okay, here we go. Enjoy some Killer Instinct music while I switch to the Killer Instinct cabinet, and I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, it's back. I got the Barry White voice going on right now. It's one of the fun parts of kind of being sick. You can just... Oh, God. Can't get my seat right. You can, be like, yeah. Barry White. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong screen. That should be good. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to hear that from an arcade one-up, hopefully sounding good. Play as Spinal. I saw that pop up. Hey, Laramie Griffith, I got your stuff. Thank you very much for the KI insert, by the way. Well, I can't show it on camera right now because it's taped up, but I've been playing with... Oh, God. Been playing with it a little bit, so haven't got it installed yet. I'm just... I don't know. I'm not that coordinated at the moment. Okay. I play as someone. I always play as these three, but let's see. I'll do some Dino time. Was that the GD universe? What game are you playing? Right now, I'm playing Killer Instinct on my modded arcade one-up. I need to turn that down, probably. I always try to catch her. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can, though. Ah, that's fine. I don't really know a whole lot of combos with her. And yeah, it is a female, which it's hard to remember that, but I don't know why. I don't think of a dinosaur as having a gender, which is stupid, but... And bicycle kick. Oh yeah, so if somebody's asking, I don't know if it's popped up, I see Tony G. There's a PC inside of here. I saw somebody playing it on a Pi the other day, and it was like, KI1 kind of works on a Pi, but KI2 was bad. Not that great with, I mean, I don't know anyone who's going to be really super competitive with Riptor. I don't know why. And Spinal. Someone told me to play as Spinal. I can't play as Spinal. I'm sorry. That's the one character that there's nothing I can do with. I don't know what it is. I cannot figure him out. And how do we decide Spinal was a he, by the way? I guess you can kind of tell from the bones, maybe. I don't know. John's asking, will I pre-order the cabinet? Probably, yeah, because I'd like to get it right away, hopefully. I'd really like to get a review out for it, and hopefully, you know, be able to do that. That would be nice. Let's see if I can do her eat and fart fatality. If I remember it, I'm going off memory, but we'll see. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Come on. There it is. But yeah, pre-order is probably the best way to do it because I don't know that I'll be able to get one otherwise. The wife didn't say a thing about it. She knew that this was possibly going to happen, and she's not going to tell me no over that, but where I place it may get a couple no's, like, you know, on the bedroom headboard. You never know. Alright, I already want to change characters. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Oh god, the Spinal pops up. Let's do, I'll do Combo. I know he's the old one. I really like those cherry gloves. They look like cherries. Hey, Pegum. How's it going? Oh yeah, I'm not playing anybody, I forgot. Let's just play around with some combos here. I'm not 100% sure if that whole thing isn't a glitch, because not too many characters can juggle people and then continue the combo. That's the interesting thing. So you can do this, and it keeps going, and I can't tell if that's... I don't think it's supposed to happen, because the only way to make it happen is to actually do those extra moves in between. Or at ATL Dark Phoenix, sorry. Come on, Sims, with that stool edition. Yeah, we don't know anything about what's coming. You can also glitch it, by the way, and still catch them, and it takes more damage. But anyway, let's see if I can catch them with the Ultra, which is always hard. Alright, get that extra hit in there. Nope. See, and that's too glitchy. Something's not supposed to happen, probably. How many cabs do I have now? Good question. I have 6. 6 modded cabinets. And my Star Wars one's getting a little bit, I guess you could say, an upgrade or an alternate option. B-Kong sent me his Starcade, I forget the actual name of it now, his playlist, and he wanted me to review it. Or, I don't know if about review it necessarily, because, you know, it's, I guess maybe I'll kind of review it, but it's really good. And I've been getting that set up on there as an alternate option for my big box thing. I think the wife would prefer her nice, simple layout. So I'll probably keep both setups running, but anyway, you'll see a video about that in the future. He's doing some interesting stuff with Arcade 1-Up mods that I've never really seen before. Oh god. Stuff that I probably wouldn't do personally, because it's just, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of questions. I actually sent him questions, dumb questions, because I guess I was kind of sick and kind of out of it. I mean, I'm still kind of sick. I don't know. I was making all kinds of stupid mistakes. It was very embarrassing. I'll have to apologize to him. Anyway, so 6 cabinets, 5 in this room, right? 5 in this room, 1 downstairs. So I'm going to have 7 soon. We'll see what happens with that. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't want to think about it right now. Let's see. Jeff... original cab was all Suzo Hap, right? I'm not even paying attention. Hopefully 1-Up can have more extensive version without... Yeah, I wouldn't count on Hap pre-install. There's a number of problems with that, because when I installed Hap in these, and almost any of my other cabinets, I had to essentially... I had to cut some of the base of the mount off, so they would have to do some pretty interesting engineering to make it happen, but... it's not impossible, but I think it's highly unlikely. Now, that said, I will guarantee you guys I'll find a way to put Hap in these without modding the cabinet fully. So just look out for that when that happens. I can't play... I don't care if they put, you know, higher quality sticks in. I can't play on anything but Hap, personally. And be any kind of competitive, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know, I'm still out of it. Okay, MK active. They still won't add the blue bat top to the KI-1 cabinet. I sure hope they do, because that's such an easy change that would make it look so much more authentic. The wife cut him with her crazy Dremel skills. It's her Dremel anyway. I mean, she used it for crafting, so. But it was, I had to learn how to do all that I don't want to say myself, but I was putting these hapsticks in when there was no tutorials, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and we just decided to cut them off. It's the only way it's going in, so. Anyway. Oh, he's stunned. I think we're gonna make him dance. Zach McDonald's here. I haven't seen Zach, feels like, in a while. Zach, are you getting the Killer Instinct cabinet? I can't remember if you're a fan or not. Where was it? Jeff, you did on the TMNT. Wow. So you got 4 hapsticks in that tiny little, it seems very thin in there and like very tight in some spots. I have no idea how you did that. I'd love to, if it's not a big pain in the butt, take a picture of it, because I'd love to see how it looks underneath. But if it's going to mess up your setup, don't worry about it. Or you can't really take a picture, I guess, and send it to me through the stream, but you can find my email in the About section on the YouTube channel. Oh, it's not worth it. Okay. I think I agree with you on that, actually. I don't think I would try to put Hap in the 4-player. It's too much. Perfect catch. Zach's a fan, no more room. I understand that. I'm kind of concerned now, because it seems like Arcade 1-Up finally got their hardware to a point where we can have good stuff. I mean, okay, that's not a fair thing to say. Games that I'm interested in, the 90s arcade games that were more powerful and needed more stuff to emulate and all that. Which is funny, because people don't seem to understand, just a quick tangent here, people don't seem to understand why can Mortal Kombat 2, which came out in 1993, be emulated just fine on any Raspberry Pi, but Killer Instinct can't be emulated? Well, for example, the MK2 arcade PCB, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not even paying attention. I was meant to do the Ultra. It had a 6.25 megahertz processor. That's insanely low. KI-1 had or KI-1 and 2 had a 50 megahertz, so that's kind of an example, and it had a hard drive to keep track of. So people don't seem to understand. They always get like, it's 30 years old or almost 30 years old or whatever, and they can do it. Don't worry about it. It's like, it's still not just as simple as age, you know? Star Wars would go in there over KI. What? In the bedroom? I'm confused. You might be delayed on the stream if you paused it or something. I'm not putting Star Wars. I like that Star Wars being on display, so I don't plan on putting the KI in the living area, because then I can't do streams with it as easily. You'd have to be sitting there listening to everything and all that. That's a good effective combo. Let's see if we can get... Oh, I can't... You watch, I'll get the Ultra right here, and there's a glitch with Riptor where it's not going to get it anyway. Yep. Joseph, I did a broken Ultra combo. How's that? I'm going to switch characters so I can do a proper Ultra without... I'm always trying to do the crazy long Ultra, and I miss more frequently than not because, you know, timing is tough. It's kind of a glitchy Ultra. Oh, I did the combo breaker. Hold on. I don't really need it, but there we go. Now I have it. KI was too full of kick-ass to run on modern machines. KI is a great game. Rare were like wizards with their programming. I just played through Donkey Kong Country again and was just blown away by how that game looks really great on the SNES hardware. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Oh. There's an Ultra combo, by the way, Joseph. Zohar, you don't want to chat much because people say, oh, get out of here. I mean, don't get out of here. I like you, Zohar. Chat all you want, for real. I'm very interested in Zohar. I've got to ask questions one of these days. Whenever you're feeling up to it. How's that? Wait. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't do another 2-player game, did I? You guys are going to hate playing against me with Saberwolf because I will stun you frequently, and it's going to be upsetting to most people, I'm sure. Boom. Jeff, the fact that Code Mystics is able to get these up and running smoothly on one of hardware is incredible. It is. I'm hoping to help make them a little bit better, because while the gameplay is fine on the Xbox version, there's still sound issues that's bothering me. Maybe they can't fix it, but I'd like to at least make them aware. I'm sure they're aware of it. These guys are probably much more competent than I would be at programming, obviously. Way more, but anyway, maybe we can figure it out. Maybe we can work together and figure it out, but anyway. Hollywood Polo. Daniel played King of Fighters 2002. I don't have that game. Maybe one of these days I'll put it on here. I don't keep a ton of games on my cabinets, primarily because I want it to be simple, easy to find. I want to have a theme going on anyway. Call me silly, but that's just what I like. Like when I was playing through B Kong's thing, there was so many games on there, which, I mean, it's good, but I'm not used to that, so I was like, man, I can't imagine trying to find, like, scroll through all this stuff, trying to find your game if you had 8,000 games or whatever some people put on. Come on. Spinal used to be so difficult. Now he falls to pieces. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I just put that one on here, but I don't know that I'll play it on the stream because I don't think it's very exciting to watch. Hollywood Polo, I don't use coin ops. This is just MAME with big box, and I'm old-fashioned like that. I just install the stuff and do that. I don't really even think I've ever messed with coin ops. I don't even know for sure if I know what it is. I'm old man emulation. John Doe, we'll see. I did pretty well on the Xbox One online version. You know, oh, like he's freaking out, throwing a fit. I stayed in the leaderboards, you know, not up high by any means, but mainly because I didn't play that much after a while. But I did okay, and that was playing with controller, which is my absolute weakness. I can only play with the joystick and stuff. But I really only ever play against AI, so playing against people consistently could be actually kind of difficult. We'll see. I never want to be that guy who's like, oh, I'm going to destroy everybody, bro, and then get beat, and everyone's like, you suck. See if I can squeeze out one more Ultra on this guy. Mortal Kombat 3 times. Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat. Oh, Tidruzis. What's up? Excuse me, I don't have COVID, by the way, just in case anyone's joining. I got the results later this evening. Just under the weather with something, don't know what. I'm very excited to check out MK1 Plus, by the way. I don't know if you're working on that, but... Oh, you're dead. I'm very excited about that. I love Saberwolf too. He's a good one. I said Mortal Kombat 3 times, Zohar. Yeah, I don't think my game streams never get 59 people in them, so this is pretty insane. Fine with me though. Maybe I should stream later in the evening more often. I'm always doing the old man stream, which is at like 6. Everyone's eating dinner or something, and I'm over here streaming. He's so easy to beat with Saberwolf. Oh, I say that right, then I get smacked around. Oh, come on. That's enough of that. I beat KI last night as Orchid following my tutorial, my 4-hit combo cheat. I love it. It's really not even a cheat, it's just one of those things they don't break. Let's see if I can pull off an Ultra on him. It's gonna be... Nah. Oh, and he killed me, look at that. Trying to get fancy. Yeah, I knew I wasn't coming back. Yes, please, everybody, give it a thumbs up. This is fun, even though I'm a little under the weather. Actually, I'm feeling pretty good right now, I guess, when I'm performing here. Let me show what I'm... Well, I'll show it later. I'm going to finish the game with Saberwolf really quick. Show what what John was talking about. The 4-hit combo you can beat the game with Orchid, no matter almost any difficulty. You'll run into a few issues. You probably won't run a clean run with it, but it works pretty well. I'm going to play this one a little more safe since he made me look like a fool last time. Come on, come get it. You can actually duck underneath his fireballs. Incredibly helpful. I'm cornered, which is always bad with idle. Let's see if I can get over him. Come on. It's getting a little too easy now. Oh, see, I shouldn't have said anything. This is why I don't get cocky ahead of time before I do the online match stuff. That's why I'm not saying I'm going to beat everybody. As soon as you start talking crap, you get smacked down. There's no way I'm going to pull this Ultra off. Yeah, combo breaker. I just wanted to try it, though. Come on. I really want to finish him with an Ultra. He beat me again. How ridiculous is this? Said I wasn't going to get fancy, and here we are. Now I'm going to be on the bad. Oh, good stage. This time, not getting fancy at all. Just do this. I don't like being cornered. That's interesting, John. I have a feeling the people that'll be in the top could somehow be cheaters. I don't know if there's cheating that's been found on any NBA Jam stuff, but it seems like anytime someone's at the top of these leaderboards, they sometimes are kind of cheating, it seems like to me, but I could be wrong. Or hacking. This is not a Raspberry Pi Miroslav. Sorry. Come on, man. He's freaking out. Yeah, now he's dead. Yeah, it's a PC, by the way. I don't know if I got that out. Not a Raspberry Pi. If you're building one of these, don't put a Raspberry Pi. Just don't bother. I don't care if you overclock it. You're not going to be happy with the results currently. So, anyway. Carla. I'm so sorry. I don't speak... I assume that's Spanish, and I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. I'm terrible. But thank you for being here. TAC. I don't know what that is. I do plan to make more KI videos. Like, people want to know how to do some, like, ultras with Saberwolf, all that stuff, and I'll definitely do some of that. Zach, has John D gotten with you? I addressed this earlier, but no. He hasn't read the message. I even contacted Cyrus, hasn't read it. I assume I have one last chance is the way I look at it. I'm going to make this video where I point out the problems with the current Xbox One emulation of Killer Instinct 1 and 2. Again, it's not gameplay, so they may not care that much, but I'm going to tag them. I'm going to tag Code Mystics and see if maybe they can do that too. I think I'm going to keep going with KI just because I'm really having fun, by the way, and I don't want to move cabinets again. So let me let the credits run. Let's see. Richie Ace, how's it going? So Hollywood Polo knows what's up. I don't know what Boa... I don't know. I don't. Sorry. You think I'd know a little more Spanish living in San Antonio? Joseph, at least an Intel i3 AMD. Yeah, I agree. Actually, I had an old PC in this before, and that seemed to always be the baseline to run both games smoothly. And it was a... Oh man, I can't believe I'm forgetting all of a sudden. It was an AMD 4200 3.2 or 2.3 gigahertz processor. Now I have an i5 3.2 just because I use that in all my... Excuse me, in all my cabinets now. Hollywood Polo. These are HAP sticks. HAP competition. They are the real thing that you would find in a Killer Instinct cabinet. You can get them at Tornado Terry on eBay. I would not recommend buying them from anyone else personally because I know he sells the proper micro switches with them. He sells you good stuff. He sells you a full Killer Instinct kit for like, I want to say it's only around $50. So I think that's good for 2 sets, start buttons, and all that. Ah, John. I'm not selling my drums. I really want the space, but I love playing those. Okay, here's my 4-hit combo that you can pretty much beat the game with on any difficulty. Just do this. And even if they block it, you can keep doing that, and you're going to pretty much beat the game. Let's see how far I can go without it becoming a problem. Because, I mean, even if they block the initial hit, they don't block the rest, and you can tie it into an Ultra without even trying. Look at this. I didn't get it quick enough, but Oh, I will flash him. Not him, but the next one. I just saw that pop up. I don't want to sell my drums. Why do you want me to sell my drums, everybody? I could add... I did the math. I could add 3 more cabinets at least, but... Or, if I could ever fit them through the door and get them up the stairs, I could probably put a Hydro Thunder Real Arcade and what do you call it? Rush the Rock. That's what I would really love, but I've pretty much decided that's never going to happen in this room, so even if I didn't have the drums, I can't even get them through the doorway. Alright, let's see some boobage. Oh, I'm sorry. What are your top 3 favorite characters? So in order... Most fun to play with for me is now probably TJ Combo, then Saberwolf, then Orchid. And I think those are pretty much just, I would assume they're the top competitive characters, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to do anything but this for a while. Let's see what happens. I mean, you could just beat the whole game, no problem. I've done it on the max difficulty and everything. It doesn't really matter. It just takes more time. And you still might lose, especially against Idol. I mean, it's just weird. I guess because it's a couple hits. It's medium punch for the tiger thing, and then fierce for this one. And then if you just do it again quick enough, you'll go right into the ultra without even intending to. I missed it. I don't have any water up here, I just realized. Oh well. Drums for 3 cabs is a good trade-off. This cab have online play. Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. No, it doesn't. I guess it probably could. I'm sure there's some third-party stuff. The KI one that's officially coming out will have online play, but no online play here. I've tried online play. I mean, I used to do it probably 10 years ago with MAME and Killer Instinct, and it was always a bad experience. I don't know where these people were that I was playing, but it was always awful. Wow, why isn't she getting closer here? Oh, trying to use my move against me. I don't know, you guys are probably getting tired of me watching me do the same one. Don't worry about the water. I can go to the other room and get one from... Yeah, we still have some in the bedroom right now. Oh, see, this is where it gets a little harder. You'll probably die a few times if you do this over and over. Let's go ahead and do a real ultra now, though. I wish I could do her 48 hit, but it requires some cooperation. That's just not going to happen. Oh, wait, I just realized I did it totally wrong. Oh, well. Now she's a frog. First documented instance of jiggle physics on that wind pose. Yeah, there's a lot of jiggle going on there, and I didn't notice it as a kid is what's funny, but like they jiggle there, they jiggle big time when she's just standing around. It's pretty hilarious. Actually, I'll try to do her 48 hit really quick, and we can check out some jiggle physics. And I can tell you guys, if you don't know how to do this ultra, I can't give you a link right away, but there is one. Just go into my channel and you can search 48 hit ultra combo. So yeah, there's some real jiggle physics. Midway went kind of crazy with those jiggle physics on Carnival, man. That the witch lady you fight at the end of one of the levels, boy, those things are all over the place. If you do that at the end of the match, you can get a 34 hit with it. But you kind of got to have cooperation from the... I mean, you could pull it off in match, but it'd be difficult. You got to get a combo breaker. You got to be at the right distance when you start this to catch that one last hit right there. It's kind of a pain. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Let's do the ultra now. Shadow Ultra, so we'll get the 3 hits at the end. Oh, I don't think I hit her with all of them. Yep, missed one of them. So 47, you can get up to a 48 hit with that. What are my favorite flavored waters? I really don't drink favorite waters. I really don't drink flavored waters is the funny thing. I guess the most I've had flavored-wise would be Liquid IV, and those are actually kind of tasty, and they do help with hydration. I have them in the summer sometimes after a big bike ride or something, and you know, because I can get pretty sweaty. I don't know. I think I have a sweating issue. Oh, no, Christine, you gotta tell Zach. So I've been holding off on telling you guys this because I wanted to tie it into maybe a lesson that I could give about the modded arcade 1-up PCs that I'm putting in all these, or modded HPs. I guess I could tell them now that I think about it. So Zach and everybody else listening, we have this, not a feud, but like a war going on about who can hold the top spot on Star Wars Empire Strikes Back on the arcade 1-up, which is modded now. And she was having a lot of trouble beating me for a long time. And then all of a sudden, one night I was like, just get on there and try it. Like, don't get in your head about it. Just keep going till you win. Uh-oh. He's gonna come back. So she gets on there one night. I'm in the kitchen cleaning up some stuff, and she gives me like the big suck it, you know. She beat me. She beat me pretty good. I think it was by over 20,000 points, and she was very proud. Then she beat me again right after that, so knocked me down to the 3rd place spot. I guess I'll change it up a little bit. We'll do some Glacius. And so yeah, she did all that. We sit down on the couch. I was like, all right, I'll get you later. You know, I was gonna get on there, and I didn't want to try to beat her right away. Excuse me. Ugh. And I get up later, or I went and got in the hot tub. That's what it was. I come out of the hot tub, and I come in, and I was like, why? Because the cabinet's right there by the back door. And I was like, why is this thing on a black screen? And it had some text on it, and it said drive, like basically it was saying the hard drive was not there. And I was like, ooh, that doesn't sound good. And basically it crashed at some point during gameplay, and it did not save her score. And she was very disappointed and very sad. Moral of the story is, I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but it may have been a problem because the drive had never had a chance to be like optimized or defragged. And I guess that may have done it, because I went in and did that, and it helped, you know, speed things up again, and I was able to, oh, that was horrible. I was able to boot it up, and it's never done it again, but what timing. She got the high score, and it didn't save, because I think MAME saves once you close the game, and it just didn't save to everything, which was sad. Oh. I'm getting toasty in here. Joseph, if I could build something like this, I'd be running Arch, I guess Retro Arch? I don't know. I love this combo with Glacius. Let's see. Very simple, but very effective. Hardly breakable, if at all. Let's see. I'm not that great with Glacius, but he's fun to play with. Ooh. Anyway, Linux. Okay. Oh yeah, you gotta get that SSD. SSDs make these so much better because they boot so crazy fast and shut down very fast. Like, it's to the point now where my modded cabinets boot up nearly as quickly as my arcade 1-up with the MK4 in it, the MK board in it, so they don't, it hardly takes you out of the experience that these aren't the real arcades. That was not necessary. Got him that time, wasn't even looking. I had to feel it. I wasn't in tears, John. I was actually quite happy because she was kind of getting down on the whole thing. Like, I'm not winning lately, and I kind of stopped playing to get high scores. I've been playing racing games on there a lot just to avoid it. You know, I'm just too good. What are you gonna do? Oh, that was a spectacular break, so it is breakable. I didn't think they would break that one. How do you like that? Oh, there we go. Now I got my shadow. Oh, come on. Zach. Oh, DeMello. Can't stay. I'm sorry, I'm getting killed here watching. Can't stay, just wanted to drop in and say what up. How's it going? I hope, I don't know if you plan to get the new arcade cabinet. I don't remember if we talked about that. He better not combo break me again. Love it. I'm just gonna go for that ultra if I get a chance. Let's see. I'm not dying, dude. Come on. There we go. Oh, yeah, he looked... Wow, okay. Well, I mean, 3/4 son of a bee. 3/4 sized RV. Arcade 1-up in an RV, it might work. Lady Cat sabotage. I swear I didn't do that. Zach, I was truly worried that the SSD went out in that computer, because we do run that cabinet a lot. I was like, if this thing went out that quick, now I'm worried about all my other cabinets, but luckily it did not. Didn't go out, hasn't done it again, and it's actually been running for 24 hours almost right now because, or since yesterday, because of the install for the B-Kong playlist I'm trying out, which I hope to have a video out on that in a week or two, but I'm kind of thinking, do I want to wait until I get a graphics card to do the video? Because some of the games in there I just can't play without it. Ooh, too busy looking at the chat. NVMe SSD would boot up in just a few seconds, yeah. Those are expensive, though. Those are the ones they're putting in the new consoles, if I'm not mistaken. I would like to see your cabinet, Zach. You've talked about that, and I've been thinking about it off and on about the Wii part of it, and I'm like, because I know Wii has some good shooters in there that I wouldn't mind having in my Carnival cabinet, but I can't put a Wii in there, so maybe I can do Wii emulation, but, God, truthfully, I hate messing with console emulation, especially newer consoles. It's just, sometimes it's a pain in the butt. How long have we been going? An hour already? I don't think I'm going to beat the game with Glacius. Lost the stick there for a second. I see that question. Let's see. Hollywood Polo. Which of the announced CES Arcade 1-Up cabs are you getting? Well, pretty much just the Killer Instinct. You know, I hope that this somehow doesn't become a disappointing cabinet. Like, I know they're probably maxing out that hardware with KI. I hope that it's good and not disappointing, because I hope they're not rushing, is what I'm saying, basically. I think Chief Thunder knocks him the highest. I mean, he really sends you up there. Tony G, the Blitz cabinet was a Final Fight cabinet. It really came a long way. So was my Carnival, though, so that really came a long way. Those Final Fights were real cheap for a while there. I got one for 100 and one for 50, so I just stocked up on them, or what I could find at least, and I put the Final Fight. The Carnival sitting in the closet for a long time. I just pulled everything out to make sure the main components worked, and that was it. That reminds me, somebody wants to buy my guts from my Final Fight, but I can't seem to figure out which board is which. I've got an MK board in there. I don't know what's what. This might be where I lose. Yep. That's alright. I'll play a different character. Interesting. So, oh, but then the guns, that's right. God, I was just going to say, Zach, maybe I could put a Wii in there also, but there's no way I can hook that up, too. Who do I want to try to beat this game with? Who did we beat it with? Saberwolf? Let's try this Orchid trick out and see how well it works against Idol. I shouldn't do a combo breaker. Ow. Ooh. Works pretty well. I should be on the Rexer show. I don't know that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I don't think I've been asked. Obviously, I'm not gonna ask to be on a show. How's that? I won't ask myself. This is way too easy. Boom. Creaky stool. Oh, we did order a stool for the Star Wars cabinet. I've been excited about that. A Darth Vader stool. Not an Arcade 1-Up one, though. Don't blame me. That'll make me feel bad. Let's see if this works. It's foolproof. I mean, look at that. You just keep attacking him. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna... He still may beat me, but If you can keep that flow going against him... Uh-oh, now he's getting wise. Oh, there I go. The Retro Aiden Shazam, hi. Stop it. I can't believe he let me do that. Sometimes he'll do that after a lot of stomping. He gets like... I don't know if it's a glitch or what. Let's see if we can do it. I think we got it. Get that Ultra. Oh, okay. What do I think of WandaVision so far? I thought it was fake. When I saw the trailer, I haven't seen it. It probably is pretty good, though. I'm sure Christine will want to watch it, and maybe I'll watch it with her. I don't know. She hasn't been that into the idea of it so far, though, which is weird. But I would consider trying it. Pika Beats. Pika. I want to add more games like KI. Oh, okay. I saw your first message now. It's not difficult. Well, it's depending on how you look at it. Check the description of this video. In there is a video that's a link that says how to mod an arcade 1-up cabinet, new version. That's an hour-long video I made that shows you how to basically do everything I did here, except for the art. I don't show you how to put the art on because it's not really anything to show. It's just, you gotta stick it on and it's kind of difficult. Any requests? Because I don't think I'll play too much longer tonight, but who knows, maybe we'll keep going. I've got my... I could keep playing Killer Instinct, whatever. I could play something else, but... Mortal Kombat 4, which I already played, so I probably shouldn't go back to. MK2, Blitz cabinet, Carnival cabinet, with various games on each cabinet. Rampage World Tour. That's funny you mentioned that, Hollywood. I don't have it, but I want to add it. Z Primal Rage. God, I do have that game, but it's so not fun to watch me play it, I guess. The Big B. Yes, I did. I'll show you what's in this cabinet real quick. This cabinet has the biggest variety of games because it's got the 6-button layout and you can pretty much do anything. I don't have Dark Legacy installed on here permanently, but Gauntlet Legends is here. Killer Instinct 2, Ms. Pac-Man, just because why not? I don't really play that ever. Primal Rage, the classic. Simpsons. Oh! Okay, Hollywood Polo. That's kind of a good point. X-Men Arcade, which I do have. I don't know how fun that's going to be to watch. Maybe I'll play it for just a few minutes so you guys can see it. Maybe you guys don't, exactly know this game. I don't really know this game, to be honest. But it is the one that's coming for Arcade 1-Up, so I'll play like 5 minutes of this. So if you're watching now and you're not into it, we'll move on after that. Oh. Why can't I play... Oh, okay. This is like a funky little tune. Kind of sounds like a cheap porn. Oh, good point, Zach. Maybe when she's feeling better. Let's see, what buttons do we have here? I don't remember... Oh. Oh, there's a button. Okay. Oh, God, I didn't know you were coming in here. Thank you. Oh, I'm thirsty. God. No flavored water, though. That's funny, because Zach said you should play this game with me, but she's not very well dressed for streaming right now, that's for sure. Oh!
I'm gonna go pass out from walking up the stairs.
Yeah. That's how I felt for that day or two, so hopefully you'll be done with it soon. Red Sea Gaming. Do you have NBA Showtime on the NFL Blitz Cap? I do. It just runs a tad slow. Nobody likes to watch me play those... How do you pick this up? Okay. Can't get it. Nobody likes to watch me play the sports cabinet for some reason. I start playing Blitz or any of those games, everybody leaves. Oh, I do have something on my shirt. Oh, that's great. Always got something on my shirt when I'm trying to record, apparently.
Can I pick a cat hair with you?
Hurry up. Cat hair on me, apparently. It is hot in here. Is it hot in here? Can you feel it? Oh, whoa. Take it easy. Yeah, don't be breaking my laptop again. Alright, let me play this boss, and then I'll be out of here. We'll switch games again. It is very, very toasty in here all of a sudden. I need to open a window. Is the air quality still horrific here? Yeah, it's getting worse. That El Paso dust is getting us.
No, it's from Lubbock. On the Panhandle.
Is it? Someone said El Paso dust. On.
It came. There was a dust storm up in the Panhandle.
Alright, I'm backing out of that one. Sorry. I don't have Battletoads on here. I should probably put that one day. Pika Beats, I do have an MK4 arcade. I did play it at the beginning of the stream, so I hate to go back to it unless people want me to, but I know most people don't love me playing that game either. So for now, I'll launch KI, and then maybe try to think of something different gameplay-wise. Swizzlepick just got done modding your Street Fighter cabinet. You put an old 2014 gaming laptop. Oh, you're playing Blitz on it. Wow. Usually I would say don't put a laptop in because the laptops, I would imagine, would get too hot, but if it's a gaming laptop, you're probably good. You live in San Miguel, New Mexico. Are we close to each other? No. But I don't really know where that is. What major city is that closest to? Well, like Albuquerque, Santa Fe. I can't think of too many other major cities there. I go to Taos or Angel Fire every now and then to go mountain biking in the summer, but I don't really do any gaming during that time. Joseph, Gauntlet Legends. I'll play a few minutes of that too. Why not? I'm sorry. Hopefully you guys don't hate that game, but we can. This is something I've always been intrigued with. I never played this game much in the arcades ever, really. I didn't really get it, so once I could play it for free and kind of feel my way around the game, I kind of liked it. I don't know. I've seen someone made a really nice 4-player version of this. I just saw it quickly on Reddit. I don't know who it was. I'd love to see more about it, though. But it's an interesting game. Oh, man. So thirsty. I guess all the medication. I think I have a character. Let's see. I'm in San Antonio, or near San Antonio, by the way, to answer that question. About 15 minutes from Las Cruces. Okay. I don't know if I have a password. Okay, cool. New player. Who is that? What is that thing? Speed. Magic is kind of weak. I'll go with balanced. Why not? Where's the easy one? Let me go back to the easy one. The Mountain. He kind of sounds like Hank Hill making a voice. I don't have Dragon's Lair, Big B. I should probably do that too now. Never. That's one of those games I never played much of. Get out of here. Extra speed, huh? Oh, I'm hitting probably the wrong button, I think. Maybe not. I thought I was wasting my special stuff, but I guess not. You always see, like, I would go to some barcades every now and then that have this on free play. I think it's actually in free play in Dallas or Fort Worth area. And, oh, hold on. And I would see like 4 people crowded around the game that were actually all playing, and that looks really fun. I don't know about playing it alone all the time. I thought my wife might be interested in it, but I don't think she is, actually. And this computer can run it, and it runs it mostly smooth, but you get a lot going on the screen, and you will get some audio glitches here and there. Especially with Dark Legacy, I've noticed. Ooh, that was like a suicide bomber. Oh, House of the Dead 2 and 3 on Wii is great. See, I may have to do the emulation version for that, Zach, because that may be the only way I can ever have those games. And Target Terror, I tried to run some PC hack of that, and it really didn't work out. It was like, you had to run it on like a virtual machine with Linux, and I couldn't get it going. They made it sound so easy on the tutorial I saw, though, and it was not easy. I think you have to actually pay for the virtual machine software, which I'm not going to do. Let me get that steak that's raw. Oh, that was actually cool. I feel like there's supposed to be character sounds, and I'm not hearing anything. I wonder if there's a problem with the emulation right now. Time Killers, I don't have that either. Is that an arcade? I always thought that was a console game, unless I'm thinking of Time Splitters, actually. Never mind. I thought I had magic. I'm getting destroyed. Alright, I'm probably going to wrap this part up. Sorry to who suggested this one. It's not that I don't like the game, I don't know that people like this game very much. Or like to see me play this game, I don't know. Gotta destroy this thing. The settings I put, I think I can play forever without continuing, though. This board seems to be... Whatever board this runs on seems to be, if I'm not mistaken, the same one that, like, similar one at least, that San Francisco Rush is on. The menu system is the same. I'd have to look it all up, but I think it's the same. Very similar board. Oh, you think I did find a good streaming one? Maybe I did. I don't know. Time Killers is another bad MK clone. Okay, I didn't know that. I know the name. I never looked much into it. Oh. Hollywood Polo. What do I think of the Great North Sunday nights on Fox? I have not seen it yet, but I've seen the trailers. It looks pretty good, actually. I don't know. It's hard for me to get into new TV shows, which I'm sure the missus hates, because, I don't know, I'm always doing something on the computer. You know, it's like, well, I'd like to watch this, but I've got to edit a video, or I've got to watch this video that I want to watch. Oh yeah, I already killed that thing. I'm sure I'm missing, like, cool stuff. Time Splitters is a console game. Yeah, that was like a shooter game, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this game's actually pretty interesting. I always feel like I'm missing stuff. Can you go up here? Oh. Who asked me that, by the way? Hollywood Polo, that's right. I have the bad problem of always watching the same shows that I've watched a trillion times over and over, mainly because I'm not sitting there paying attention to them all the time. They're on while I'm working on the computer or something. It drives Mrs. Killer Arcade Games pretty nuts, because she's seen Seinfeld episodes 400 times each, and I've seriously watched Breaking Bad. I'm not even kidding. I've seen Breaking Bad, and I pay attention to that show. I've seen that probably 30 times all the way through. Like, I study that show. I love that show, but... Uh-oh. I don't know how to kill death, but I'm gonna try. Snow. Xeon. 07. Wow, I'm messing your name up. How's it going? Okay, I gotta play something else now. I'm sorry. I have a very short attention span. Ooh, these guys are kind of fun to get through, though. I don't really like how this game makes your health drop. I mean, it doesn't seem very fair that your health just goes while you're playing. It's like a make sure you end up paying to play more. Oh my god, they never end. Okay. Play one game of either. I don't have Donkey Kong, but let me play some. I'll play 2 levels on Pac-Man, because I'm not good at Pac-Man. Really quick, because I know you asked this before. Ugh. Well, I'm not dying, Snow. That's good. By that I mean I don't have. Oh God. I don't have the Rona. Even though I didn't really think 100% I had it, but I was getting concerned after the wife started having the same symptoms. Come and get it. Oh, alright, I'm just going to keep eating those things. I never feel like I have the right strategy for this. Uh-oh. Am I going to die on the first level? I don't even know if this is right. Gauntlet Legends was a button masher. It was. I don't hate the game, that's for sure. Oh, he's getting close. That's what you get. I want that cherry. I love cherries. This could be bad, actually. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Wow, this is why I don't play Pac-Man. I'm sorry. Which version of Ms. Pac-Man is your favorite? I really don't know. There's different versions. I'm too young for this game. Excuse me. I do like Ms. Pac-Man better than the other one, though, and I don't know why. I always think of the Wayne's World thing. Well, she has a bow on her head. Oh, okay. As Sphincter says, what? Are you supposed to eat them, or is it better to just make them run from you? That's what I always don't know. Oh boy. Give me some ghosties. Now they're gone. Ghost Malone. I'm dead. Oh boy. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. I wasn't even paying attention on that one. Am I excited for Beavis and Butthead Revival? I actually am. Anything Mike Judge does is pretty good for me. I love King of the Hill. That's another show I watch, like, nonstop. I'll get my Wayne's World costume. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Ugh. Of us as Wayne and Garth. Sorry. I'm gonna switch. I'm switching to something. What are we gonna play otherwise? I got Carnival cabinet, shooter, light gun cabinet, MK2, Blitz. I'm kind of hesitant about Blitz, and MK4 if you guys really want to play that again. There's the problem with KI emulation on MAME. It will not start the music unless you go into the menu and go back out. Alright, what do we got? One vote for the Blitz cabinet, one for the light gun. We actually have two for the light gun now, so that's... I'm actually kind of feeling the light gun cabinet. I could play a little Revolution X. That sounds kind of fun. Not a ton, because I don't know if people probably get bored of that one quickly, but... Excuse me. You'll have to give me approximately the full 2 minutes at least to switch to that cabinet. But I'll play that one for a little bit. So, oh god, almost ripped the cords out. Be right back. I'll give you guys a different video again, or a different one this time, so you don't have to just keep seeing the same stuff. Here we go. Be right back. No, I won't. Didn't hit the button. Okay. I don't know why that happened, but we're back. Ooh, what's going on? Alright, sound is back. I don't know why that happened there. Let me switch over to Revolution X. Tilt the camera on the arcade up. Yeah, that's fine. I was trying to show the cabinet. Sorry, the wife's producer's downstairs yelling stuff up. Okay. Sound is back. Alright. God, this takes a while to boot up, but I love... Oh, you can't see the borders. I just realized. You can see it on this camera. I love these borders that I've added, and the Sinden light guns came with a pack that will essentially let me put a white border around this area here and keep the art. Why is this taking forever? Let's skip it. Put this.
I'm sorry, I don't have any places to show.
Well, that's great, Siri. I wasn't talking to you. Okay. Oh. Ooh, it's going to be very loud. 1 second. I should just get on my stool and hang out. Oh. They gotta make a fixed or positional gun cabinet one of these days. I always like when you hit them with the CDs, they explode. Let's see how many times I can get the cat this time. Wait till she's all, or it's all the way over here. Oh, come on, that was terrible. The beginning of this game is actually the favorite part of it for me. I like the other levels and all, but it gets kind of repetitive by that point. I love that when you can blow them all up. Tornado Terry's had 3-player Revolution X. My wife and I tried to play it, but the triggers were like kind of broken. And you really had to mash it. I missed that. This is one of those games I could probably read in the chat. Oh. Maybe not. I don't really care if I get hit by stuff either. Unlimited money and stuff on here helps. Bump the camera. Let's set this up in front of me so I can see it while I play. You have to go to the left first to get the guy on one of the Aerosmith guys in the bathroom. Someone told me that last time and I can't remember. Hopefully that's right. What's up?
I was gonna sit in the chair and read the chat to you.
Oh. You have to come around and then duck if you don't want to be on camera because it sees me from about here up. Try not to knock all my stuff over. The wife is trying to Mission Impossible it around the camera, so if she bumps it, sorry. Move all that crap. Oh, here, you want the iPad? You can read it from there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, wait, go left. Hey. Gotta hit the bathroom sign. I can almost rest the gun down here. That'd be kind of cool. How many people are here right now?
46.
So you always lose a little bit when you play these weird games. I must have gone the wrong direction because he's not in the bathroom.
Swizzle pick. Any recommendations for holsters? I ordered a Wii gun and a sensor bar for the light gun games, but I need to find a holster now to attach it to the side of my cabinet. I can't find any good ones, plus I don't know the damn size of the Wii gun I ordered, so I don't want to order a holster that doesn't fit.
That's really tough to answer because I know of the holster I bought for this cabinet is for aim track and Sinden guns only. I can't tell you exactly. Oh god, hold on, I gotta make sure I get in here. There we go. I can't tell you which ones would work. I'm sure there's got to be something on eBay that would probably sell it. I don't know. You probably better wait till you get the gun to see. You might just be able to buy the aim track one. Come on, Steven Tyler, there he is.
Zach McDonald, did you do the circus tent?
What's? Oh no, I didn't. I want to though, Zach. I've been really looking. At first, it started off as kind of a joke, and now I really want to do it. But we'll see. I need to tilt the camera down a little bit, I just realized. The send-in guns are heavily delayed, or I should say seriously delayed, because of the Rona messing up stuff in the UK, so if it takes too much longer, I might actually buy that enhanced. Somebody gave me a link to the enhanced, I guess, sensor bar for this gun, where you can actually stand in it's much more forgiving, so you can stand in all different spots, and it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Riley asked if you saw the hockey logos he sent you.
I don't think I did, Riley. Sorry. I'll look, that's for sure, after this. Try to reach my water.
Remember, music is a weapon.
Mr. Urban World, I'm obsessed with the 90s. I might watch Are You Afraid of the Dark tonight.
It is Saturday, Snick. God, that was a good time as a kid, Snick.
Yeah, it was.
Are You Afraid of the Dark kind of messed me up a few times, though.
I loved it.
I'm cold, that kid.
Yeah.
I don't like that kid. Actually, I didn't really find him that scary, but I always said it. I don't know, just sitting funny.
Christine, what are your favorite co-op arcade games with Chris?
Area 51.
Yeah,
But I don't
definitely.
have another gun for her, and even if I wanted to buy another one of these, they're hard to find unless you gotta pay a huge amount of money.
I'd say, and racing games,
Oh, yeah.
when I can beat it.
But see, there's no way we're playing racing games against each other at home currently unless I buy not just one, but 2 real arcade cabinets. Come on, give me all those CDs.
Tony G, the Big Kong racing pack you talked about, is that online for all of us?
He's going to be selling it soon, and it's very reasonably priced if you don't want support, like help with installing it. Even if you want help, I think it's reasonably priced. I believe it. I don't know if he's put it out yet, so I hate to give out his pricing right away, because he may change it. But I think it's very fair for, especially if you're just buying the actual download from him. So yeah, look for that. I don't want to step on any toes. He didn't tell me exactly when it was coming out, or if it could be out now for all I know. He gave me a free download of it to check it all out, though.
Mr. Urban World, so far I have 3 arcade machines. I have a long way to go. I have an old Hyperspin 5 terabyte drive I could turn into an arcade if I stop being lazy.
How old is that Hyperspin drive? So I used to use Hyperspin in like 2009 was the last time I used it. And I never had a cabinet. I just always had it ready just in case I found a cabinet. And then when this stuff came out, I tried that same build again and it just didn't work anymore. So Hyperspin is now highly, looks very difficult. So I just stuck with big box and a simple front end.
Zach, I think the tent will be awesome. Swizzle Retro Ralph did a Wii mod, and
He's replying to something,
yeah.
yeah. I like the idea of the tent, I can't find fabric. You know, I found fabric that looked like a tent, but it's for like a backdrop, so when it's only going to be not even 2 or 3 feet long and wide or whatever, not even that, it's going to look weird because the bars are probably that thick, like the look of a carnival tent, I should say. So I don't know. We got to go somewhere, maybe to a store one of these days, like a fabric store, and see what they have. I'm not
He says it's about 6 years old.
Okay, so you might still be able to just use it, I guess. You probably know better than me, obviously. But I was very disappointed that mine didn't work, because I'd spent all that time setting it up, and I never had a cabinet for it. It was always like in hopes of one day I'll have some kind of cabinet, and I finally had one. What the blazes? Ah, he moves too much. What's anybody requesting me to play anything else? Because I've been stuck on this one for a while.
Not yet.
Okay. I can't stream too much longer though. It's getting pretty late.
Hezekiah George.
Hezekiah George.
Hezekiah George.
Took me a while to get
Which
that
video game on arcade has the best OST?
Oh, soundtrack. You're
Not
asking the.
Kill-
You're
not
asking.
Killer, not Killer Instinct.
It does have the best soundtrack.
No, it doesn't. It's awful.
What? You don't like Killer Instinct?
Well, I mean, like, it has great music, but like that goofy song you play in your cutscenes.
You gotta remember, it was the '90s. That was a great song. But if you just talk about the game music, Killer Instinct
Yeah.
blows away just about anything. I mean, at the time especially, Mortal Kombat has good music, you just don't get to hear it much because the game quality of the music, you know, it didn't highlight the music as well as Killer Instinct did, let's say that. I guess I'm shooting the wrong thing now because it's not blowing up anymore. There it
Mr.
is.
Urban World says, I'm new to this channel, so I haven't seen your collection yet.
Oh.
Do you have Time Crisis?
I do in here. I have Time Crisis 1 because you really, I mean, I have 2 also, but it doesn't emulate well enough to even really want to play it. And there it goes.
Can I have some of your water?
Absolutely. Wonder why we're both sick, right? We're sharing waters, sucking on that thing. Music.
Z says Terminator 2.
I could probably play a little Terminator 2. It's basically this game.
Oh.
What? Oh, turned off.
Do it. My watch is locked.
Heisenberg. Zach says I can't read it.
Requested.
Oh, Chris, Tony G, Chris, just saying your story of the Star Wars cab and the high scores. It sounds exactly like my wife and I and some of our arcade stuff.
Yeah, it's. Oh, look at this acting.
Zach says she's dissing the KI song. Those are fighting words around
Yeah,
here.
get out of here with that. Everyone always wants me to play Terminator 2. I always forget. I'm gonna play a little Terminator 2 real quick. No, what did I do? I didn't mean to do that.
Hello, goodbye. You need a new Polybius cabinet?
I can't even see where it is.
Polybius.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play a ton of this though. I always say that. I'm sorry, but I want to play a little Time Crisis because that is a good game.
Riley says he has a chicken watching your stream.
Oh, hit that green button for me.
Jason Wood, hey Chris, what's your opinion on Arcade 1-Up announcing their Killer Instinct cabinet?
I'm happy about it, obviously. The main reason I'm happy about it is the fact that it has online play. I'm trying very hard to get them to talk to me about that cabinet because they said they wanted like the big fans to weigh in on it, and I believe I've spent 15 years but trying to find the right emulation for that game, and I believe I found it. Now I know they're going to use, obviously they're going to use Code Mystics emulation software no matter what, which is fine, but the Code Mystics emulation isn't 100% perfect, and it bothers me, so I am making a video on that. I actually finished recording it today. I need to just put it together. I'd imagine it'll be out probably Monday, and then I'm going to try to make them aware of that video, and hopefully they'll consider letting me help test the online play and all that, but we'll see. Who knows? I would assume if I get to test it, that means they're sending me a cabinet, and I don't know that they're going to want to do that, so we'll see.
Hollywood Polo, Christine and Chris, are you planning on buying the At Games Legends pinball machine with 2 little cowboy emojis?
Hit the green for me again. I like the look of it. We don't have the room for it, unfortunately, and Christine really wants a real Star Wars pinball machine, which I hate to break her spirit, but it's not happening anytime soon. I just don't have $8,000 lying around. Unless we get a crazy stimulus check, you never know. Imagine that stimulus check. Go buy a pinball machine. We don't have any room for that either, though. But I think if we were to buy any virtual pinball machine, it'd probably be the Star Wars Arcade 1-Up one. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Mainly because it's smaller in size, and she loves Star Wars stuff and all that. Now, I really like the Legends cabinet. I don't love the design so much. I don't love the gigantic Legends pinball, whatever that's all over it. But you can always change that probably with, art kits and everything, so that's not that big a deal. I do think it looks really good, though.
Dylan Barden, hey Cat, do you see the screen tilt change feature on KI?
Screen tilt change?
Changed feature.
Oh, I get what you're saying. The actual monitor's tilted back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that, and I'm very happy they did that because it looked really odd. Tilt it back more. I would love to see the control deck tilted down. The way somebody put it on one of the groups was kind of like the, what am I thinking of? Oh, Golden Tea cabinet, how it tilts down a little bit, that would be more accurate. Hit me again, please. That would be more accurate to the actual arcade cabinet. I wish they would consider that. I call that the don't put a drink on my control deck or shape, slant, whatever you want to call it. It truly keeps, I mean, no drink's going to go slipping off of it, but it kind of is saying don't put a drink on my cabinet. You're good. You're probably seeing the replay.
Oh, yeah.
You're delayed. Ooh, what's that do? Trying not to kill the humans.
Riley says
Right.
one of his chickens got attacked, so she's with him.
Attacked by what?
Jason Wood. Cool. Hey, Chris. What about Arcade 1-Up's other announcements? Dragon Lair, Space Ace, etc. What are your thoughts there?
Good question. I did do a whole stream about that, but I don't mind, of course, don't mind answering again. I just want, if you want to see more about it, it's still up on the channel if you want to go back and see it. It was probably the most recent thing on the channel besides this. But anyway, I think they did a great job with it. I'm not huge fans of those games. It's not like anything against them, but I never played them much. I'd actually never really played them at all. So, I am quite interested to see what they do with that whole display screen thing up in the top on the dragons, actually on both cabinets. I want them to probably make that a screen. I think that was a weird choice. Ugh, terminated. Hit me again. I'll keep going a little bit longer. I would like to see what they do, but I think they nailed the design, and that's just coming from a guy who's a casual fan, I would say. So hopefully you guys like it. It seems to be pretty good.
Tony G says, Chris, do it. Get a real Star Wars pinball. That
Tony.
can replace the dining room table. Do it. Happy wife, happy life.
Can you imagine eating dinner on a Star Wars cabinet? We'll just pull some stools up to it. Everything will be kind of slanted. I would never put any drink near that thing. Can you imagine if water spilled in there? Good Lord, we'd be... That's the other thing that scares me. Like, trying to fix that thing would be a nightmare. But if we bought a brand new one, those things are designed to last so long. Like, with arcade gameplay, we'd probably be fine for years and years before you wore it out.
Endangered dog. What up, Cat?
Oh, hey. He's always very supportive on videos and streams, so how's it going?
Hollywood Polo. Christine, does the lack of online downloadable tables and smaller screen a deal breaker though?
The smaller screen's more of a deal breaker for me. I don't like...
On the arcade one up.
Yeah, you can't add more, but on the Legends one you can. You can download more tables. Hit me again, I'm gonna beat this boss.
What's the size difference?
32 inch, I believe it's a 32 inch on Legends and only a 24 on the arcade one up.
Oh wow.
So it looks more like a real, I think Legends looks more like a real cabinet or pinball table. But I'm just wasting all these since I didn't use much. Oh, I killed it.
Riley
Rub
says
nimble.
our dogs thought she was food.
Oh, that's never good. I was thinking, would you get like a wolf out there?
Dylan Barden, do you think the new MK cab is fake? Because it's not listed on GameStop anymore.
No.
Also, thoughts on the color scheme on the side panels?
Not listed on GameStop anymore. I didn't know that. Well, I don't think it's fake. I think they're definitely going to do something. Maybe they took it down because they want to change that ugly, disgusting marquee job they put on it, but I doubt that. I don't like if they're messing with the art, personally. I think I said this earlier in the stream. Like, Arcade 1-Up should just focus on making the best replication of the original cabinet as they can. Don't get fancy. I don't need a light-up deck. I know that sounds cool, I'm sure, and it helps drive sales, but put that money into better controls is how I see it, so.
Arcade Z says Arcade 1-Up needs to up screen size to 19-inch on newer cabs.
I agree. It's getting kind of the point now where especially on if they're going to make any more light gun cabinets, they can't keep doing it with 17-inch. I'm playing this is a 32-inch screen that's on top of this cabinet. I'll play till I'm dead, which is almost now. Oh, I'm killing the wrong guy. And that gives me a full 25 inches of gunplay space right here, which is what these cabinets actually had in them. At least most of them did. I can't say all of them, but like the Midway Carnival cabinet had a 25-inch monitor unless you got the gigantic Showcase edition. Yeah, if you're just joining, by the way, Christine sounds bad because she's sick. I'm just kind of, hopefully at the end of being sick. Luckily, neither of us have the Rona, if you saw the title. We just got our results back tonight. So now all of a
Hopefully
sudden...
I don't sound too annoying.
Yeah, she eventually, when she gets sick, always sounds like my Aunt Lizzie, so...
And that's not a compliment.
And if you're watching Aunt Lizzie, I'm sorry. I highly doubt you'd find this. But, okay, I'm going to play some Time Crisis now. That's probably the most I've ever played of this.
Let's see. Tony G, honestly, I'd love to have a real pinball, but I don't have the money and have time for the upkeep. If Arcade 1-Up does the universal virtual pinball, it's a day one buy for me.
I can see that. Oh, it's getting very loud for some reason.
Jason Wood, Chris, apparently there is a new Mortal Kombat Legacy Arcade 1-Up coming out. How many games are on that one?
Jason, good question. I know there's like I think 11. There's a lot of games on there, which feels weird. It's a Mortal Kombat themed cabinet. I know you're getting a lot more value, so that's good. But Paperboy's on there. I don't have any need for Paperboy in my Mortal Kombat.
What's up, kitty?
It's a whole family in here now. The cat's in here now.
Zach McDonald, there are pinball games for the Switch and a controller that holds the screen vertical. Closest I'll ever have.
We just got a Switch, so...
But it's a light.
I think it still works. Actually, B Kong, his playlist, by the way, has tons of pinballs on there. I think I told you, right? You're looking like you didn't know? Now, I don't have a graphics card, so I can't make the screen resolution look right, but he can turn your Star Wars into a pinball. I think you use the triggers.
Hollywood Polo. Christine, Chris, what do you think of the new Transformers series on Netflix? I had no idea that was even out.
I had no idea either. I never was a Transformers kid. First time I ever really watched anything Transformers was
the movies.
when the Michael Bay movies came out. The first one's really, really good. I enjoyed the second was okay, I thought, but I like the third also. After that, I don't really remember them that well. Now it's too quiet, I feel like. We'll turn it up in a second. Hezekiah George.
Hezekiah George, who is your favorite video game company? Konami, Capcom, Namco, Kemco, Ultra, Acclaim, Midway,
clear
LJN,
for me.
Ocean.
You could stop there. It's Midway. All the way.
Every one of these cabinets is Midway. Well,
yeah. No, even Carnival's
okay.
Midway, yeah. I am a whore for Midway. What? I love Midway. They've made so many good cabinets over the years.
Inner Danger Dog, very true, Chris. Better controls. Forget the light up deck.
Yeah. Spin quick with the light up deck. Now the light up marquee I think is very important, but the light up deck I could do without. This level always reminds me of Tommy Boy. Him getting one of those hooks to the face. I always duck and dodge him, dip, duck, dodge, and dive him.
Mr. Urban World.
Oh, that's a new one, I think. I don't remember hearing that name.
No, I read him a couple comments. He's new.
Well, I just mean like I don't remember him from other streams. Oh, he's new, you said, right?
Yeah.
No more lives. Jeez.
I think so. He said.
Either way, go ahead.
Kept up.
Machine gun.
Like he didn't know your collection yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
New to your
I'm following
channel.
over.
He's got a Pink Panther for his icon, so you'll remember him.
Yeah, that helps. It's very, very helpful to remember people sometimes.
I find it funny how my nephews don't care about my arcade machines, but obsessed with Fortnite.
I was just disgusted right there. You may have seen it in my face. Like, I look at Retro Ralph. He's got real arcade cabinets in the house. I know he's got like 2 young boys in the house. They're, I guess, sons, obviously. And I went to ask him, like, do your kids care at all about your arcades? Because you couldn't have kept me out of that room as a kid. If my dad had an arcade, it would have been Centipede, and I would have been like, bleh. So maybe it's kind of the same thing, but just the fact that there was an arcade cabinet in the house would have blown my mind. My friend had a pinball machine in his house. We spent so many hours playing that thing, it was ridiculous.
You never heard this?
Yeah, Grant. His mom bought one. It was like the crappiest 70s pinball machine you ever saw. But still, I don't remember the name of it. It was like that boring of a machine, but we were like, oh my god, if we weren't at the arcade, if we weren't at the arcade playing arcade games, we'd go to his house. And of course he was like, yeah, he would always get first play and all that, but it was his machine. But I was just blown away. I was like, dude, you have a pinball machine in your house. It takes quarters. Like, that idea just it kills me. Like, if I had a kid right now, if we had kids and they weren't interested in this room, I would be like, I'm disgusted in you. Although I'd rather them be more active and... Like, you can play video games after you get exercise. I don't really need a...
I think Inner Danger Dog is leaving. Great stream, great wife. I gotta go talk to mine. Have a good night, guys.
Well, thank you for hanging out. I'll probably wrap it up in a little bit here. I don't even know how long we've been going now. 2 hours, almost? Remember I said earlier, I don't think I'm going to do very long. I don't feel that great. Oh, I'm running out of time. It says it over there. It says 150. Jeez, I don't know. I'm very happy I'm getting more people in the streams.
Brendan S. says 25-inch SD is the correct standard. Anything less doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Don't come. It's a trap. I know. Ooh, Wolverine. Machine gun time. Killing the wife here. Uh-oh. Hurry. Oh, God. Hurry
Brendan
up.
S. I was all up on Centipede as a kid. I'm only 38.
Yeah, I don't... My dad was really good at it, but he never had the arcade in the house. But apparently when he was back in the day, he would go to the arcade and people would be crowding around him. Which is funny, because my dad is not that kind of guy. But he got it, he was working in, I work in the family business and we're in the office and he would play it, you were in there too. He would play that thing on the PC with the mouse for hours. And of course he'd have the volume jacked way up and trying to work in there. Anyway.
Lady Cag, how are you liking your Nintendo Switch? Oh, I don't even have any games for it and I absolutely love it because we're just playing all the legacy games. Going through playing Donkey Kong and Zelda, Link to the Past, and the Super, the NES, the SNES Marios, and all that.
We're gonna get a game though, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I used some of my birthday gift card to make sure we bought that, and I was like,
Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. You don't want to buy a game? I thought it was very weird. I fully expected her to at least pick up Mario Kart or the new Mario game, but anyway. She's considering Animal Crossing. I don't know if anybody in here plays that. I don't know anything about that.
Zach McDonald,
on.
you should do a video of an overview of all your cabs. You have a lot of new fans.
Yeah, I probably should. I feel bad sometimes because I think how many times can I keep making... Oh, God. Alright, here we go. Machine gun. How many times can I make a video on the same stuff? But I probably should. Maybe do one, just dedicate a whole video to it. My current cabs, 2021, and just go through them all pretty quickly. At least give the basics, this. Make sure everyone knows, because the question always is that a pie? It's no, it's not a pie. No offense to pie owners, but don't buy a pie if you want to have these kind of games usually.
Hezekiah George, if I made a horror cabinet with horror icons, Freddy, Jason, Blob, Leprechaun, Pinhead, Mike Myers, Justin Bieber,
What?
would you play it?
I'll play anything just about. Justin Bieber cab? I don't mind the Biebs every now and then. You know that. She makes fun of me. I'm not gonna seek out the music or anything, but he seems like a nice guy.
Mr. Urban World, had it not been for CES, I would not have found this channel. Smiley face.
Oh, well, I'm very glad that happened. Yeah, I always, it's really funny. I was telling Christine last night, YouTube, you're riding high from, at least on this channel, I'm riding high from about October, November, December, and January, but then, nothing goes on from pretty much February, March, and April. It's the slowest times for me, so there's not much happening. CES is really exciting, and I always get new people, which is great. Actually, I was kind of depressing. I apparently set a reminder last year, because I remember seeing, everybody at CES, you know what? Maybe next year, if my channel's bigger, maybe I can afford to go to CES. That'd be really cool to cover that, in person and get to see all the stuff and hang out with everybody. And then Corona happened, and that reminder popped up, and I was like, oh, that's depressing. There's no way I was going this year. Maybe next year, but I don't think so either. Probably have a feeling.
Tony G, Switch recommendations.
All right.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I'm changing
Luigi's
games, by the way.
Mansion 3, Mario 30th Anniversary. I agree on all of those. I definitely wouldn't mind checking any of those out.
What do we got? What do we want to play? Kind of tired of Carnival, which is funny because that's what the cabinet is, but I played the heck out of it. I can't get Invasion the Abductors to work. I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna show you guys because maybe you guys can tell me what is wrong here. I've tried this a couple times.
Hollywood Polo, what is the best USB arcade stick for MAME play?
I don't really know outside of... See, I don't know of any contained arcade stick where you can just plug it in and it works. Because I've always wanted to build hap stuff. You could probably build your own very easily, as long as you have, you know, the tools to make your own buttonholes and the joystick hole. You could buy a hap kit and a USB encoder and build your own very simply for like, you know, I don't know what you'd build it out of, maybe wood, but it probably wouldn't cost you more than like 60. Well, no, that's not right. Probably about $80 with the wood. I'm sorry, I don't know of anything else, so I'd tell you, of course. Rikaku! I see it from here, right?
Yep.
He's from Austin. He's been to Cider
evening,
Cave.
bud.
How's it going, Rikaku? I'm not going back to any arcade for a while. We went to Tornado Terry's, and all of a sudden I get sick after that. And even though I wore an N95 mask, and there was nobody there, pretty much. I did not get the Rona apparently, but oh, it's working now. It didn't work last time. Oh no, that's right. I can't reload. I don't know why. I'm reloading off screen. It's not working. It never works. So if anybody knows any tips there, I'd greatly appreciate that. I want to play this game.
Tony G says I agree on doing the new video arcade cab overview.
Okay, I like the idea of that. Easy. That's an easy video for me to do. Also, to probably get even new people to find the channel.
Super chat.
Oh, who we got?
Brendan asks $5. Here's $5 to go to bed. LOL.
Thank you, Brendan. I am going to. God, I usually don't even stay up past midnight these days. It's how old I am. I'll play a little bit more of a game. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. That's extremely helpful. You guys have no idea.
Hezekiah George says I was being funny. Glad I can get you both to laugh about his horror cabinet.
Oh, okay. Horror cabinet. Yeah, I get it now. I don't even know why I didn't put that together. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to play a tad of... Let's do original Point Blank, and then I'll probably start wrapping it up. So any last questions? Let's get them out real quick, because I do need to get to bed.
Mr. Urban World, I'm still having post-symptoms after months after having COVID.
Good God.
That's awful.
Yeah, that's why I was worried. That's honestly why I'm not most worried about getting it. I'm most worried about giving it to her because she's had chemo treatments years and years ago. And I don't think her immune system ever truly came back all the way. I think you would agree.
Yeah.
And
considering how much sicker I am than you are.
Yeah, and it just worries the heck out of me. And I still have to, like, my job is going into people's houses, so I've truly hated working the last few weeks. Luckily, I haven't done that much work because we've been slow, but I don't like going into people's houses because you run into all sorts of people. Some people who are like, it's a hoax, and I'm not going to wear a mask, which most of them don't anyway, because they're in their house and they don't really think about it, I guess. But anyway, you run into all kinds of crazies, and they try to force their beliefs on you. It's like, that's fine. I don't care if you don't believe it's real. I don't care if you think it's nothing. Please don't give it to me. I don't want to take it home.
Hollywood Polo, what movies are you looking forward to in 2021?
I feel like I don't know of any movies that are even coming out. Oh wait, Coming to America.
Yes.
2. I love the first Coming to America. I hope, you know, every time they make a sequel, it's not as good as the first, but it'll still be fun to see them all get together.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the new James Bond movie, Black Widow. You know, all those movies that were slated to come out last year and this year.
It'll be nice that they're coming to not most, but a lot of them are coming
Warner
to
Brother movies.
HBO, right?
Yeah.
So that's nice. I don't have to go to the movies. You love going to the movies. I feel bad. I'm kind of almost a germaphobe. I don't like going to the movies.
Well, that's because you do pest control.
Yes, and I see how people live, and they're disgusting.
Joseph DeGarmo says a San Francisco Rush The Rock arcade one-up cabinet would be sick as hell.
Oh, good God. You're talking to the right guy for that. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I would love it. Oh, man, I was on a roll there. I'd love it. I play it currently. There's actually a video of me playing all the tracks coming out, I think, Monday. I don't know. I've had it recorded for a while. I've been waiting to drop it. Just 'cause those are usually like filler videos. They're for the hardcore fans like me and you guys who may want to watch me play through the whole game. I know not everyone's going to love those.
Oh, Brendan meant here's $5 to go to CES.
CES.
Not bed. It was autocorrecting.
Oh. Well, thank you, Brendan.
I was like, wait, what does this mean?
I thought he was trying to tell me it's time to wrap it up. But I'll take it. You can tell me whatever you want if you give me a super chat.
Zach
Maybe like-
McDonald. Lady Cag, do I hear something about you doing a podcast? Details. No, I'm not doing a podcast. I've been a guest on some podcasts. I've got
Don't downplay it.
a circle of friends on Twitter. We're all like really big Star Wars nerds, and I am really into craft beer and stuff like that, and one of my Twitter friends has a podcast where we talk about Star Wars or other geeky stuff and gush over each other's beers.
And I don't even drink beer, so I have no interest.
Yeah.
And I don't care as much about Star Wars nearly as much as she does. So it's perfect for her. But it's a Patreon only one, right? So it's not like anybody can just go find it.
That one's a Patreon only one.
Here we go. I want to. Sorry to interrupt. I want to point out here. This is ultra hard. 48 birds. Let's see if I can do it in 25 seconds. See if the aim track's quick enough. I love this game. Oh wow, that was too quick.
Hezekiah George, what do you think of hacks or mods on games that are popular?
I like the MK Plus hacks, MK2 and Ultimate MK3 Plus. I haven't really played too many other ones though, so it's hard to say. Normally I don't like that kind of stuff. Wow, I barely got that. Normally I don't like that kind of stuff because I like the arcade to be exactly as it was, but I don't know if Tedruzis is still here, but they did a heck of a job on those Mortal Kombat Plus games. Can't wait to try MK1 Plus. I don't know what I'm waiting on to try that. I need to just do it. But anyway. Rikaku.
Still waiting on the light box. It's being delivered via USPS, and there's delays.
Yeah, well, it's worth the wait. I like it a lot. That's what's on this cabinet you guys are looking at here, an arcade Game Factory light box. I think it looks great. It doesn't look as great on camera right now because it's so bright. It looks really good in person, though.
Riley, I'm having fun.
Riley's great. Riley always has fun, which I love.
Hollywood Polo, Christine, are you doing a YouTube channel this year?
Whoa. I don't think Hollywood Polo knows. I always say she should do one because she's incredibly crafty and handy. You actually made should I tell him your Harry Potter wand tutorial?
Oh, no, don't.
I'm not going to tell him how to find it, but you made a...
Well, I mean...
Okay. Well, there you go.
No.
I think she could make some really good stuff. The problem is she's a very artist brain, I always say, and very scattered. So, like, she'll start a project.
ADHD.
You should see her craft room. I mean, you shouldn't, but her craft room, I keep telling her, like, get rid of my drums, let's get rid of the craft room, because all it is, she'll destroy it and take months before she goes in there to actually use it again. It's like, that's a whole room I can be putting arcade games in. Oh. Anyway. I'm gonna...
Oh yeah, Godzilla vs. Kong got pushed forward. I saw all the Twitter chat about that yesterday.
I didn't even know that was a movie.
I didn't know it was
really
coming out, but I saw the news about it yesterday.
This kind of shooting doesn't work well with the aim track gun. Usually it's too fast for it to respond that quickly.
Mr. Urban World, not sure if you collect action figures, but my next purchase is a Turbo Man action figure.
Turbo Man!
I don't even need to read the next one because we know exactly what that's from, Mr. Urban World.
What?
He says it's from the Christmas
okay, yeah.
all the way. Yeah.
I gotta say, it's very...
What is that, like a hot toy or something? Or where are you getting that from?
It's very helpful having you read comments while I play these games. Oh, it's machine gun time. I can just kind of relax and play and easily answer questions. I'm not saying you have to do this every time, though.
Rikaku says, I actually got mine from Angel.
Oh, Angel. He makes a good one, too. He made my MK4, so good to go.
And that's the best looking out of... Well, the Blitz is good.
The Blitz print is really nice. I think that's why we like that one so much. But the MK4 is really nice. It always looks washed out in my videos only because it's not his fault whatsoever. It's because I had to put the light against the speakers that are in the back, top back of the cabinet. And it's really close to the front, so it looks really good in person, but it's almost too bright because it's too close to it. But it always looks washed out in every video and every picture, so don't take that as any sort of knock on Angel's work. I like Angel's stuff.
Hollywood Polo, what do you think of Mister as an emulation console?
I don't know anything about that one, actually. I think I've heard of it, but I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry.
It's all in caps.
I usually don't venture much outside of arcade emulation, unfortunately. I do have those little SNES and NES classics. Oh, come on, one loss. That's fine. I'm gonna finish out this game and then we'll wrap it up and okay. Call the stream an end.
Timmy, think the Big Buck Hunter game, Big Buck Hunter cap can be modded for other light gun games?
I don't think so. I actually watched Cool Toys video this morning. He did a really good review on it. And he said if you plug those guns into a PC, they're not recognized, and if you plug in real aim track guns to it, it's not recognized. Now, it's not to mean you can't. You could just use the cabinet shell, of course, and use the monitor, but I don't know. It seems like an expensive route. Oh yeah, machine gun time. Personally, I think the screen's too small. I know some people have 17-inch light gun games. I'm playing this on a 25-inch, and it feels perfect. I mean, technically a 32, but the actual play area is a 25-inch. And I'm not saying you got to do the same thing I did, but I think this was the only way to do it, in my opinion. I'm at the final stage.
Like really flashy?
Yeah, it's because when I'm machine gunning,
Oh,
it's a flash every time you pull the trigger. Actually, I'm going to do that again right here. I rarely can hit every one of these in time. I already missed one. Oh! Just barely got it.
I did not know this. Turbo Man action figures, new in box, have been selling for $400 to $600 on eBay for the last decade. In 2018, 3 figures from the series sold for $20,000.
Ah.
They were in stores back in 1996. Tiger Electronics made them. Walmart released them back in 2010, I think, in limited quantities.
It's pretty crazy. That's not a good movie, but I enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love Phil Hartman.
I was going to say Phil Hartman's so good, though.
Yeah. Hezekiah, have you ever played Dynasty Wars on arcade?
I haven't. I think it's a Japanese game, and I just always stuck to those American fighting games. I don't know what it was. They always dragged me, or pulled me in way more than the Japanese ones. I think it's the art style. I always liked the bigger characters on screen. The more, I don't know. I don't even want to say realistic, because Killer Instinct isn't very realistic looking as far as human realistic. But yeah, maybe I gotta branch out one of these days. I've noticed this game does not save my initials ever.
Hollywood Polo, what would be your dream arcade one-up cabinet?
Dream? That's tough to say, because initially I would have told you probably Killer Instinct, but I made a Killer Instinct. My problem is every time I really have a dream cabinet, I make it. That's what I do. So
Hydro Thunder.
yeah, so that's probably it right now, because that's something I can't make on my own. If they made a true sit-down racing cabinet that was in not Outrun style, I don't think that's a very good sit-down personally, unless you mod it. It doesn't seem comfortable is what I'm saying. I want like a real car seat looking thing, like not strap in, but sit in. And if they made a Hydro Thunder, which there's just no way, I won't even entertain it, because someone asked me that. I can't remember if it was on Facebook or what, but someone talked about Hydro Thunder. Hydro Thunder ran on a PC, and it was back in like 98, I think. So it was like a Intel 300 and something megahertz processor. It was a full PC. It had a Quantum 3D graphics card in it, and for some reason they just can't emulate that thing. So it's in the middle. It's in this weird no man's land of emulation. It's too old to be emulated by Technoparrot, I think, unless those guys can get in there and figure something out. Because Technoparrot emulates all these new arcade games that are just PC games, but I don't think it's emulating them. I think it's emulating the hardware that's allowing you to run the software, basically. So anyway, that or a sit-down Rush the Rock with force feedback. This is, you said dream, so this is dream stuff, like a force feedback wheel that has good sound, 4 speakers all the way around, a subwoofer in the seat. I'd seriously be willing to pay $800 to $1,000 if it was really good. But see, once you get to that level, it's like, you might as well just buy the real thing. But if they could somehow shrink it down, I think that would be really cool. 17-inch screen's a no-go for me on that, though. Got to get a bigger screen. They got to start up in those screen sizes.
Brandon S. said the Japanese, in reference to the Japanese games, there's a learning curve to the Japanese fighters, but they're fun.
Definitely is, and that's always my problem. I'll take about another 5 minutes. I don't even think I'll play. I'll play a little card game while we talk. Why not?
Tony G, 100% agree, Chris. Racing cab that I'd buy. I'm assuming you meant cab. It says can.
Yeah.
That I'd
gets
buy
that one a lot.
if they did closer to full size has to be real bucket seats.
Yeah, and you're just probably not going to see it. I know. Oh, is it Dreamcast Kyle? He was here earlier. I think he's making a pretty good home mod with a real seat of the Outrun, and I like that a lot. And I had to stop looking at it even because I started getting ideas like, oh, I could cut the top off that cabinet, put a bigger screen on it, move the screen back instead of being so close to the front like on this one. Anyway, It's a whole thing.
Mr. Urban World, y'all have a good night. I'll stop by sometime. By the way, my name is Chris, too.
Oh, perfect.
Chris, and Christine.
Well, thank you for stopping by and finding the channel. And by the way, if any of you guys are new, I assume some of you have to be new with the amount of people that were here tonight. I'm sure they're all gone by now, though.
There's still 43.
Okay, so there's more than usual. Please subscribe for more. I do this pretty much once a week. Play a various number of games. Usually, it's not so much just about me playing the games. I try to make it like have topics, obviously, questions, and things we can talk about. So hopefully we'll get some new subscribers, and we can do this at least... I usually do it about once a week.
Hollywood Polo, are you getting in a arcade machine?
Am I getting in it?
A IRRCAD.
Oh, okay. You don't know what he's talking about. Okay. No, I won't probably get that one ever. It just doesn't interest me. It's like II Arcade or something.
Oh.
I can't even remember now. I would be more than willing to try it. I mean, I don't think they're planning to send me one ever, obviously, but especially since I haven't expressed much interest in it. But I'd be willing to try anything anyone wants to send me, but it just doesn't really interest me personally. I don't really like the cabinet design that much either. I don't know what it is. It kind of looks like an old school, one of the Street Fighter cabinets, though. I can't think of specifically which one. Oh, this one's stuttering more tonight. It's driving me crazy. All right, any more questions? I'm gonna probably be gone here in the next less than 5 minutes. I said that last time, so.
We're talking about hockey.
Hockey? The game I know nothing about. Riley's gonna get me into hockey one of these days, though. Oh, Riley, I meant to tell you, I actually was looking. I always look for arcade games cheap online in the area just to see what's for sale, and somebody was selling an NHL open ice board. And I almost was like, it said $50, so I was thinking, oh, I might buy that. He said it's working just to have it, you know, you never know. And once I actually looked deeper into the post, $50 was like to get your attention, and that was, I think he wanted $450 for that stupid, I don't want to say stupid, but for that board, and that's too much. Pretty sure that little guy looked like he was doing the jack-off move back there. I'll have to watch that later. There is a way to turn this off, this level off, so I wonder if there's something more going on with these little critters. I got
Zach, how soon before the bedroom becomes the arcade and y'all sleep in this room?
It's been floated, the idea. I've definitely put that out there. And
our king-size bed would go wall-to-wall in here.
Pretty much. And I don't like not having the... You know, I'm not going to do that to the house. It's just weird. Oh, I'm dead. I'm going to call it on the games there. It would be very weird. I get the joke, because that room is gigantic. We could put some serious arcades in there. I mean, it's easily twice the size of this room and then some.
Oh, like 3. We have a whole living room in
Yeah,
our bedroom.
we basically have the size of at least 2 large rooms in one. It's crazy.
It's called
unnecessary.
They call it a Vegas suite.
Yeah,
apparently.
I'll be looking out for not getting that if we ever have another house built or whatever.
I love our big room.
I like it, but I would much rather they had somehow worked out, like, shifted the floor plan a little up here and given us a loft or something.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, this is amazing, because we initially showed up to buy a house here, and we were going to buy a house half the size of this, because we were like...
There's no way we can afford it.
Yeah, we didn't even plan to buy a house. We were just like, let's just go look. I'm tired of renting this piece of crap full of rats and awful stuff. And we went and looked, and we actually got approved for way more money, and we're like, oh, we can pay that. You know, that's not a big deal. And we ended up getting twice the size of a house, which was good, because we had that same small house we were looking at. I'd really have no arcade space.
What's your favorite co-op arcade game to play when you're just chilling together? I think we just play against each other mostly on Star Wars.
Yeah, see, she never really hangs out in here with me, because it's not conducive for hanging out.
Oh, I do like that 1940 whatever.
1944, I think, or 43.
That was fun.
Whichever one comes on the Final Fight cabinet. Before I modded the Blitz cabinet, we played all the way through that together, and that was actually really fun. It's kind of like one of those fun mindless games. You can just pew 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 the whole time. I wish they'd let you hold the button down to shoot, but that's fine.
Miles Prower says you can't turn the level off. You can just turn off their ability to moon you.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's what he was doing, but it looked like he was doing something real creepy right there for a minute.
Hezekiah, would you like to see a Castlevania cabinet with all the games? Never
played it. I know it's a huge thing. I'm sure people would love it. Now, is Castlevania actually an arcade game, though? You don't know. I'm looking at you like you know. But I don't think they should be putting console games in cabinets, personally. I don't mind if you love them and you want them at home. Obviously, it's your choice. I don't care. I did put a console game or two, or just one, in the Star Wars, and I'm putting a bunch of them in there right now with Kong's RS image, but it's not like it's mixing in with mine. They're two separate big box programs. So yeah, but I do like the idea. Like the idea of we could play Mario Kart. Like I love Mario Kart 64. I might actually keep that running on ours maybe one day too.
Castlevania did have an arcade game.
Okay.
Miles says.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I know you guys are probably like, this guy doesn't know anything. You asked me about some arcades from the 90s that were American games, especially Midway. I'll know every one of them probably, but yeah.
Rikaku, you can also change the baby in the freak show level to a giant teddy bear.
We did that because I don't know if Riley's still here, but Riley did not care for the baby. And I started looking at that thing too, thinking, I'm gunning down a gigantic baby. This feels very weird. Baby killer, I guess. And anyway, but I made it the teddy bear, and I actually left it that.
Zach McDonald, glad to see a big chat crowd. Have a good night. Fun as always. I vote Lady Cag stays involved.
Yeah, well, I feel bad. I don't want to put you to work over here, making you hang out, but I don't mind if you want to. It is very helpful, especially on the shooter games. On the other ones, I hang the chat on an iPad above or hangs off the marquee, so I can just easily read it. But still, it's hard to keep track if we get a lot of people in. And it's nice to have. I always say I need a producer, so maybe I'll start setting you in front of the laptop so you can change scenes for me.
Hollywood.
Oh.
What is the best social Reddit group to meet retro gaming singles?
Ooh, I don't know about that one.
Start one.
Yeah, actually, you might. I don't know much about the Reddit groups. All I know is every time I go on Reddit and post, most of the time they're mean. So, what are you going to do? The only time no one was mean was when I shared this Carnival cabinet. I'll take, one more minute, so...
Yeah, Rock and Roll RC says, hello, Mr.
Oh.
and Mrs. Cag.
Rock and Roll. When I did this one later, I started this one after 9 o'clock my time. I was hoping you'd be able to catch it, but I guess you were out later tonight than usual. Or whatever time it is where you are. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Tony G, staying on until you both are done, but wanted to wish you both a good night. You two are awesome.
Thank you, Tony G. I guess I'll start wrapping it up. Because we can go forever. I could stand here and talk about arcade stuff all day, even if I don't know the games I'm talking about sometimes. It is getting kind of late, and if I have any chance of actually sleeping, I have to have probably 30 minutes after doing this, because my brain has to slow down. But thank you guys. It was really fun tonight. Thanks for helping, Christine.
Yeah.
Even though you're sick, and I'm feeling pretty good right now, but I think it's because when you're forced to feel good, you're performing in a way, and then you start to feel better. But anyway, I'll wrap it up. If you're new, please consider subscribing. I try to do this once a week, so maybe we'll do another one next week. And now they are teasing more Arcade 1-Up news next week. I saw John D says maybe something else is coming. It's take it easy, because I'm about to send my laptop into Apple to have them replace the motherboard. But I do have a spare laptop. Worst case, I can maybe stream some stuff from it. Not as high end as this one. But we'll see. Maybe it'll get out and get back quickly. I'm afraid to send it out, but I kind of have to at this point. But if they come up with any news, at the very least, I'll do a video of it. I can at least get a video out and edit it on the old laptop. And we'll see what it is. I don't know if it's going to be even worth our excitement. I don't know what else it could possibly be. And if he just pops up and starts saying it's the MK2 Legacy officially being announced, it's oh, big deal. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see you guys probably sometime this week or next weekend. Have a good weekend.